If you're studying for the INBDE, I highly recommend INBDE Bootcamp, an all-in-one study resource that will help you pass your exam. Use coupon code MENTALDENTAL for 10% off. Hey everyone, Dr. Ryan here, and welcome back to Mental Dental. I've been teaching dental board exam content for well over a decade now, and unfortunately, an exam as challenging as the INBDE is going to produce a lot of fails. And failing your board exam can feel devastating. You may feel embarrassed or discouraged or confused, or even wonder if this means you're not meant to become a dentist in the US. But I want you to hear me very clearly when I say this. Failing the exam doesn't mean your journey is over. It just means that something in your preparation needs some refinement or needs to change. And it's my hope that this video will inspire you to do just that. I've heard it said before that fail means first attempt in learning. End is not the end. It means effort never dies. And no doesn't have to mean the door is closed forever. It just means next opportunity. And I know those phrases are a little bit cheesy, but the message behind them is the same, and it's true that one failed attempt does not define you as a person. So you failed your test. Don't give up, but also don't keep doing the same exact thing and expect a different result. The answer is not to panic, but the answer is also not to study in the exact same way. The goal is to study smarter, study differently, to change your approach, your method, your technique, your schedule, to study more strategically and with a clear plan of action. So I'll give you some actionable steps to follow in this video. Number 1, take a short pause, but don't disappear. So it's totally okay and expected to take a few days to process what just happened. Be sad if you need to be sad. Cry if you need to cry. That is 100% okay. But don't let a few days turn into a few months of absence. Eventually, you will face this exam again with a vengeance. Number 2, review your score report honestly. So many people feel too much shame to look at their score report, but honestly, this is fuel for your next attempt. Your score report reveals exactly where your weak spots were. Was it diagnosis and treatment planning, or oral pathology, or pharmacology, patient management, ethics? Don't just look at the overall score, the overall result. Use this report to guide your next study plan. And if you need help interpreting this score report and what it actually means, sign up for a tutoring session with me and I'll guide you through it 100%. Number 3, identify what went wrong. I also work with my tutoring students to figure out what went wrong on the exam. Did you rely too much on remembered questions? Did you watch the videos passively without actively testing yourself from time to time? Did you do thousands of questions and memorize the questions but never deeply review your mistakes? Did you study your favorite subjects while avoiding the ones that actually needed the most work? Number 4, change your resources and your strategy. So if your current plan did not get you across the finish line, like we said before, something needs to change. And that might mean using a different study resource, adding a structured question review system as you're doing practice questions, making drawings or mapping out connections between different material as you study it, creating a realistic schedule that you can follow, focusing more on your weak areas, or getting help from someone who can look at your situation objectively. All of these are things you can consider investing in your new study approach. Number 5, consider tutoring and the academy. This is exactly why I offer tutoring and why I created the Mental Dental Academy. Sometimes students don't need more random information or random practice questions. They need someone to help them organize the information, prioritize what matters, identify the weak areas, and build a plan that actually makes sense for you, because each of my study plans looks different for each of my tutoring students based on their unique learning style and their unique testing style. I recently had an incredible conversation with someone who failed the exam multiple times, and she could have given up. And honestly, a lot of people probably would have in her position, but instead she kept going and she changed her approach. She sought tutoring with me. She joined the Mental Dental Academy, and ultimately, I'm so happy to report she did pass the exam. And I actually recorded an interview with her that I'll be releasing soon on my YouTube channel, and I hope it encourages and inspires anyone who feels like their dream is slipping away, because it doesn't have to be. So all of that said, if you did fail the INBDE, I am genuinely sorry. I know it hurts, but please don't confuse a failed attempt with a failed future. You are not done. You are not incapable of this. And you're not alone either. Slow down, take a deep breath, reassess your plan, make the necessary changes, and then keep moving forward. Your next opportunity could be the one that changes everything. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to Mental Dental if you haven't already, share the channel with your colleagues and your friends, and be back next week for a brand new video. God bless all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.